What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to MKU Primetime. This is week 4. We're going to be taking a look at some Division 4 gaming. We have Seoul versus Race in the Space. I'm Royal. I'm joined by Jacob.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm very excited for this match. We had a wonderful time in prime time at night last night. If any of you guys were there,
It's true.
got
I
another
was
good
there.
one today. Nice. I was casting with my man Fitchy. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was some good stuff. Let's actually pay out the prediction from last night. V2 won,
Yeah.
right? They did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. V2
Okay,
one.
we're gonna pay out from last night, and let's get a prediction going for this one.
A bit of an oversight. Got to get everyone their channel points.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes to get your prediction in. And yeah. All right.
I do believe we might have some lineups to show you guys.
That would be exciting. The graphic
I'm on
isn't
the edge of my
quite
seat.
ready yet, but it will be in a minute. Let's see. Do we know how these teams are doing so far? I think we do. Yeah, let's take a look at this right here. So we have Race in the Space in first in the conference, 5 wins, 1 loss with a 272 differential. First in the conference, really good. Probably first in the division. And then Seoul, we have plus 130 against 2VM, minus 20 against YF, plus 166 differential with the 4 wins, 2 losses. Pretty good. Second in the conference, first in the wild card. Looking pretty good.
It is some really, really strong results from both of these teams. It is possible for either of these teams to make it out of playoffs still, as unlikely as it might seem. So this is a more important match than it might seem like, especially for Seoul, who has one more loss.
I have just received word that the teams should be color coordinated. Seoul will be pink and
Ooh,
Race in the Space will be blue. So
perfect.
that
Love to
could
see that.
help us out a lot. That'd
Yeah,
actually be really hype.
that's gonna be good. Let me take a look at the entire division's standings right now. So yeah, Seoul is in that wild card spot right now with the 4-2 record. There is one team on 3-3 and another team on 2-0-4. So I guess we're not entirely sure what the results from earlier today are looking like, but it could be a pretty close battle between Seoul and some other teams, specifically Inferno Blaze for that playoff spot.
I see. I heard through the chat box that Seoul actually won against YF by 20, and our graphic is incorrect, which is fine. So I don't know if they're 5-1 or if they're 4-2.
It looks like the match with YF was last week, so the
Okay.
record is still correct.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but if you are, we do have the version 2 and After Dark lineup.
I don't think
on
they're
screen
seeing
right
it.
now. Okay, cool. I should be checking the chat before I mention what
Well,
I'm seeing.
all right.
Our
We
wonderful
gotta
stream
update the
host
command.
said.
We gotta update the command. All right, here we go. This is what we're looking at. We got Soul on left, 02B. That's Ginny. I'll be referring to them as Ginny. Alex, Prishi, Riso4, Shiba, who I will maybe be referring to as Jasmine, and Squids as Squids. And on the
On
right,
the side
we
of
have
Race in the Space.
It's
I got this.
932, Paku 6, Santi Pajas, Shad, Super, and Ouija.
Yeah, pretty standard lineup on the side of Seoul, kind of what you would expect to see from them. One thing that is important and has been important this whole season for Race in the Space is having Shad in that lineup. Obviously Australian. I don't think he speaks Spanish either, so he's not getting every opportunity to war with these guys with the time zone difference, and he doesn't speak the same language as them either. I know he's been taking on more of a front running role generally. He's scoring super high in most of these wars, but it is something to keep in mind.
Yeah, he has he doesn't really have high I don't want to say like high division experience, like top division, like 1 or 2. But he has experience playing in environments like tier A, where he can compete against some of the highest level players in the world. So it'll be interesting to see if that experience helps him out here. And we see right away Soul kind of taking advantage of racing the space, having two really strong inward players in Super and Shad, and they're going Neo Bowser City, which is a track that is pretty disadvantaged for inward.
Yeah, 100%. One thing I do want to mention, looking at this Indus chart for the division, Racing the Space has 4 people averaging above 90 right now. Just absolutely ridiculous, the fact that you can have that many people consistently scoring high. And Shad with a 100 average, 106. So it doesn't look like Soul really has much that can compete directly. Jason has a 98 average, but everyone else is kind of down in the 80s and lower, so it could be a bit of a battle for Soul to take over these front spots that RS might get.
Yeah, we do have color coordination. That's what we like to see right there, man.
Absolutely.
Got a
middle spot for now. For the cut. Having another trim in third now. Gotta watch out for this trail from Shad. It's gonna be RS top 2.
yeah,
Maintain
looks like
that top 2 with the bump.
flying on inward as well. There might be 3, maybe even 4 inwards on the side of RS. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out for them.
Yeah, the immediate NBC pick is making a lot more sense now.
I think
Red
might have skipped. Yeah, for Shad. Santi going around the shortcut. Looks like we have goal.
With the red in second. Oh, with the bomb pull! I'm not sure if he pulled that set or if he already had it. If he did already have it, I didn't see him holding it.
Yeah, that's brutal, and that just completely race on the head. Looks like we're gonna be 1-3-4 on the side of RS. Shiba.
Shad's gonna be in 7s for now, with 2 shrooms though, so he should be able to gain some spots. His teammates are in front of him as well.
Oh, like he stay alive, pulls a shroom, get up there, is unfortunately gonna get right in. But it looks like Santi is going to hold down first, despite there being quite a few behind him.
It's going to be a 1-4, pretty much only 1-4 from RS. So yeah, very well done from Santi to hold down that top spot. I believe that is going to be a slight win for Soul, though. It's a very close race. It's going to be a +6 race for Soul.
Yeah, nicely done by Soul, able to hold it down on what I think is one of RS's one of their favorite tracks.
And going straight for the Koopa Cape pick. I like it.
Koopa. Oh, always love to see DLC action, especially some DLC 5. Probably the best wave in my opinion.
Yeah, best wave for sure. Yo, thank you, Sliver RK, for the raid.
Oh, that's what's up. Thank you, Sliver.
Yeah. I'm assuming that RK did pretty good in MKU today. I'm sure you went 2-0. Got some more Spanish teams to root for in Racing the Space.
You guys can get your predictions in. Looks like a lot of people favoring RS right here. Will be interesting to see pays out.
Yeah, Shad not going to get a box at first set, so he's forced to go around the cut. It looks like a lot of his teammates were able to take that cut, though. It's hard to see exactly what's happening on the minimap with the pack being so tight. Shad's just holding down the 4 right now. He has some shrooms in 6th. Not much threatening him right now either.
Yeah.
He's going to be in 2nd with the shroom.
Time.
Assuming he doesn't get back with his Nana, he should be able to take cut and get into 1st here.
Parishi is definitely a really fast player, has a lot of experience in time trials, excuse me. Setting really, really good times. So I feel like he's one of the players that it would be difficult to gain on. As we see Santi taking the cut as well, Blue Shell coming in for Santi.
For those Yoshi bike backs, they take a different angle than the standard outward combos. You're going to take the Blue Shell. Shad will get past it. It was looking a bit confused for a second there, but he will be in 1st on 9 coins as well.
looks like, just based on the minimap, it looks like a completely even divide. It's only blue Yoshis at the front and
Yeah.
only pink Yoshis at the back. You have Parishi up here, obviously, doing his best to hold it down for his team. But this
Yeah,
might even be a bottom 5 for Seoul.
100% is a bottom 5 for Seoul, and you see two of them stopping at that first set, two more of them very far back. If they don't pull a shock here, they're just getting a horrible race. And honestly, even then, it still might not be that good.
Another blue shell coming in here for Santi. I don't know why he takes so many blue. He's so
Looking
unlucky,
like Seoul
man.
all has goldens. It is not looking good for them at all right now.
I think Santi have been able to dodge the blue, race into space. It looks like Parishi got hit out. They might have just creeped their way into a top 6.
Will be interesting if they got it. They did not get it. One person from ours does get hit out.
Looks like Ouija will be getting 11. Kind of the only thing that will save the race. But a top 3, 5, 6, still brutal.
Yeah, Squid's sneaking into 4th there. Really good from him. It was looking like at least a top 5 from RS. Obviously, still not the race you want at all if you're a Seoul fan, but it's a lot better than it could have been. And now you have the important question of what track to pick when you're in such awful spots. The standard would be N64 Rainbow, but that track is getting less and less good for the bottom spots as new strats are getting discovered. You're gonna go for Gorge.
Got Mushroom Gorge here. Obviously, a really good pick on the side of Seoul with so many inward side of RS. PPS coming out, one player at Bangkok as well. Got Sunset Wilds. Always love to see Wave 5. Like to see this track as well.
Honestly, an underrated track for inward bikers. I think that it's not a track that, you know, inward bike specifically gets world records on. Like, I think outward still wins in time trials on this track, but it's definitely one of those tracks where inward can be faster depending on the turn.
I think this first lap will definitely set the tone for the rest of the race. If Seoul is able to kind of get themselves up into higher position a little bit, like we see Parishi and Shiba doing right now, it'll be kind of interesting holding on to the top spots, or if RS is just going to be able to get them out completely.
Shiba's going to get hit out, unfortunately, so will be at least first for RS still after that. I'm not sure what the other top spots are looking like. There's at least a few people from Seoul up there.
Yeah, looks like we do have Seoul in bottom 3 right now, as this guy's just doing a little bit of trolling.
Yeah, Shiba's just going to be in 11 with 0 coins. It's just time to go for shock. There's not much
Blue shell coming out right now. We got 2-3 on the side of Seoul. Blue shell coming in 4-9 as Reese and Parishi able to dodge the back green. But Shad will be in first, and it doesn't look like Reese has a red.
Oh no, Reese going to get hit out actually, so it will once again be a top 2 for RS, it's looking like.
Yeah, looking just at the
Reese
map.
Reese is still up there actually.
Yeah, got a couple Seoul members kind of creeping their way up. Still last, stopping at the first set, dipping the toes in the water just one more time to see if we can pull a late shock and make something happen. And it is going to come through.
A really, really important shock from Seoul there. They absolutely needed to pull it there.
Yeah, it looks like Seoul will be able to overtake first. Maybe got top 2 maybe for RS even. I can't really tell based on the mini-map.
Yeah, it's going to be a very close finish up in the front there. Shiba might be able to pick up some spots as well. Going to go on the bottom path to avoid the triple greens. Pulling a star to finish off the race, so she will be safe, but unfortunately other people are going to pass.
Yeah, it looks like the Seoul player that wasn't first did get taken out at the very last corner, and that is going to turn into a top 2 for RS, top 2, 4, 5.
Yeah, you know, it was a really important shock pull for them, but unfortunately it didn't look like they had all of the dodges that they needed to fully capitalize on it. And, you know, you can't really fault them for that. Your teammate doesn't have shock yet. You know you need it, but you also need to try to catch up. So I'm sure they were all using their dodges to try and get into that pack. And yeah, it just ended up not working out for them.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. You know, Seoul might have not been expecting to pull the shock right there, so they probably just, you know, let their dodges go a little too early. But if they were holding them, and they held on to them, it could have been quite a bit better for them.
Yeah, 100%. Gonna go for the Gorge pick again. We haven't seen an anti-inward track actually get picked yet. And we still won't. You know, this score is definitely favoring Race in the Space right now by, well, more than 20 points. The race hasn't been updated yet. But we haven't seen any track picks that really, really hurt them yet. So it's still yet to be seen how bad it's really going to be.
Yeah, this track obviously really strong for the top spots. My personal runner of choice. Not quite sure how good it is for inward players, and we did have Shad in first. So it'll be interesting to see if he is able to hold it down.
One player from each team is going to burn out. So it will be Shiba and Wiga? I don't know.
Wiga? I don't know. We got him. We got him.
We got him, yeah. We're going to be in the back for now. Shiba's on a bunch of coins though.
Yeah, this track definitely one that's a little underrated when it comes to shock. Feels like there's a shock more often than not on this track. There's quite a few players are going to get taken out from both sides. And Shiba and Wiga just going to make their ways up here. Plant could be really good.
Oh, the greens! I was about to say Shiba was in a really good position to catch up with 10 coins there, but no. Getting denied.
Oh my god.
Putting in some
there's a 5-car pileup in the dining room.
Once again, it is all Soul back here, out of that situation.
Yeah, it's just the RS show in the front. I think, you gotta
going
be
bottom path, but not getting the extra box.
Yeah, I think we should be stopping it at sets here. I don't know. I think you gotta go for it.
RS gonna dodge blue as well, so it's once again looking really bad for Soul here.
This looks like another top 4, maybe even top 5 for RS.
It's a top 5 right now. RS is in last, but definitely not what Soul needs at this point in the war.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jasmine or Shiba definitely should have stopped at the first set and you know, tried to get shock a little more often.
It's gonna be a top 5-12 for RS there, plus 28 race, and it's scary all of a sudden. RS has gotten 3 races in a row that are plus 20 or better. Gonna be down 70 after 4.
Yeah, and that's tough. 2 huge races like that are just really demotivating and kind of tough to come back from mentally. Down 70 after 4 is crazy, and definitely not the kind of thing you would expect to see from 2 teams who are, you know, presumably evenly matched.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Soul, what do you even do besides just keep picking Gorge? Like, you haven't gotten any of your anti-inward track picks yet. The other team is chaining runners on you. Inward runners on you. Like, what can you do besides just keep trying to pick the same thing?
I don't know. I think you gotta go for shock a little more.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the word, but you gotta go for it a little harder.
Once again, RS is gonna get their track pick. It's gonna be another inward runner. Yeah, it might be time for Soul to go for shock right from the start at this point.
Yeah,
starting with at least top 2 on Yoshi Bike.
Yeah, this is a track where top 3. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Where, you know, I believe Howard has the world record, but nobody's going to be able to do all of these crazy time trial strats online that allows Inward to be faster. So Inward Bike will have an easier time as Super and Shad are just off to the races.
Yeah.
There's nobody even really close to them.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see immediately the pack is just completely gone. Some of RS did get hit out. It's looking like at least a bottom 2 for them. But holding this top 3, Soul is not going to catch up, even with shrooms.
Taking the shortcut here would help. That's Shad just destroyed the squids.
Yeah.
Okay, look, we got a few Soul members. Looks like we 3, 4, 5 right here. And Shad defenseless. Can't really do anything. Ginny might be able to read him, yeah. Oh my god, he's so good.
Yeah, no,
But he
he knew
gets a
exactly
boomerang.
what he was doing there.
Yeah, that was really smart by Shad. That was a great play. Did get boomerang right there, so unfortunately it was kind of all for naught. But Blue Shell coming in for Soul, so they're kind of they're making their way up there. It's working out. Shad get oh my god,
Dude.
this vehicle cheats. This
I
vehicle
think
cheats.
I think I can see why he's averaging 106 in this division.
Guy's just an animal, man.
Yeah.
Bomb coming in, gonna hit Ginny. Green
Green
up,
is not going
doesn't
to connect.
look like it. Oh, it
Watch
hit
out for
his
the stuff.
teammate.
Unfortunate bounce there.
I can't tell who's in second. Oh, it's an RS member. They were right on top of each other on the map.
Well, the backfire is going to hit Shad. He's still on the track, but it's a much worse position for him than it was 5 seconds ago. Yeah, RS is going to be top 3 though. They're just getting top 2, barring a shock.
Yeah, they should just be getting top 2. Looks like the RS player will get taken out of third. Oh, fire.
Oof.
That's
No
not
shrooms.
great. Yeah, no shroom is tough, but he's able to fire like 3 of Soul, and they weren't able to take the shortcut. So RS is going to get bottom 2. But, oh, he just...
The disrespect, dude.
They are going to get bottom 2, but honestly, if I'm RS, I'll take it. We're up 70. We got top 2, 5, 7. As we see this one guy, it looks like he might have subbed in. He didn't get the memo to use Blue Yoshi.
Yeah, they're gonna need to take him out back after this race. To kind of teach him what they're doing here. So they're definitely just picking Gorge again, right? Like, what else do you even pick?
Probably. RS is thinking, well, we've never gotten this many front-running track picks in a row. Would we even go?
Yeah, here
Going
we
for
go.
Paris here.
I think it's early, but I'm confident. If it picks Paris, RS wins the war.
Yeah. They probably win either way, I think.
It has only been 5 races, to be fair.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's absolutely physically possible for Seoul to take the lead back, and it's not going to be Paris.
The mental battle is harder than the physical battle, in my opinion.
For sure. Seoul's in good spots to pull shrooms here. If they can get a group run going, that'll absolutely help their mental.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Seoul's kind of just driving around with no purpose right now. If you ask me, they're not really like going for shock. Like on PPS, they're all just kind of driving around in low spots, not really doing anything. Just
really
chaining shrooms.
Interesting play from Shad to use his shroom immediately. Maybe it was spammed. It didn't look like it though. You'd think
Yeah,
you have to hold your shroom
the
to here.
YouTube short. You're supposed to hold it, man.
Yeah. He's just gonna get nano sniped anyway, so really bad start from him. Just not really gaining anything.
It looks like Seoul has found their way into top 2, maybe top 2-4, but still good showing from them, able to get up there, and we're seeing why they picked this track. But this track is definitely no stranger to having shocks pulled, and they could be kind of brutal here. Blue Shell coming in.
Blue. Could be looking at a second blue at some point in this race with it coming on lap 1.
Looks like the player in first might have hit the Goomba.
Yeah, looks
trying to
like
save
it.
as much time as he can.
They're going to hold on to top 2 for now. We'll see what the situation's looking like after the cut. Yeah, still going to be a top 2 for Seoul.
Top 2 looks like 6 maybe. Shad throwing fire at, I believe that's Squids. Yeah, looks like he's going to survive. Maybe that's Alex.
And not going to connect.
Is this top 4? It is. It's top 4 for Seoul.
Oh, the back!
Brutal.
Yeah, he's off the truck.
Yeah. That was,
all of a sudden,
I'm Shad. I'm a little frustrated with that lag right there.
Yeah. The script is absolutely flipped right now.
I'm stopping at the first set. I'm dipping my toes in the water.
First time this whole war that we've seen RS in this kind of position. Seoul getting a group run going.
Yeah, Jasmine's just going to try and push her way up there. Try and get as many points as we can, obviously. Trying to, we're just going to have to hold on to this blue here.
Yeah.
Obviously really pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good that RS can't pull it. All that red sucks a lot.
Jasmine could still get 10th here. Gonna throw blue and then get 2 boxes. gonna be a bit of a battle with this bill coming up. We'll see. Yeah, Desmond will
Alright,
pick
there we
up
go.
10, so it's gonna be a bottom 2.
Yeah, that's the start that Soul wanted to see. Pretty good. We got a top 3, 5, 7. As looks like that player did switch to Blue Yoshi. Thank you for your services.
It's gonna be a really good race for Soul there. I think it's at least plus 20. It's plus 26. So
Yeah, there we
just like
go.
that, after 6 races, they're only down 50. And, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, only down 50. It's still a lot. You can't make that up in one race. But it is a start.
Will be really interesting to see here what happens with the track pick. We got Music Park coming in for Soul and that one Rogue Cloud Top Cruise. Both of these tracks, little disadvantageous for the inward biker. There's like 3 or 4 of them on the side of RS, so that's kind of how they're forming their track picking strategies. It will be Music Park. I think this is going to be an extremely pivotal race in the war here.
Yeah. Yeah, if Soul is able to maintain these top spots, get another group run going, then it's going to be close after this race. And they do have the advantage with combos, as well as starting spots. The advantage doesn't really take effect on this track until the super bounce, though, so RS does have a chance to pass them at the beginning here.
Yeah, looks like Soul is just going to be able to hold on to their top spots, except for the
Shad
Rogue
is up
Shad.
here. He's about to lose a lot of time, though, from the super bounce that he can't take. Somehow keeping second.
Kind of balling out right now. And it
Not
looks
getting
like...
the chain, though.
What happened? Look at the map. It's just all blue Yoshis at the front now.
Yeah, I don't know. Squids is still up here in first, and Shad with no item behind him. Squids is going to be able to keep that spot for a little bit. It's not looking great, though.
Squid's
Shad's
gonna
losing
be
his
able
MT.
to break away up here. Blue Shell coming in. He might be able to get blued on the glider and save some time. No, it doesn't look like he will, as Shad will get in the first.
Back is not going to connect.
Yeah.
It's only Squids up here, though.
Yeah. Oh, a bomb is so good. Kind of needs to act fast. Don't know what
Put as
Squid
much pressure
has.
as possible.
Oh my god.
He's going to get him! Wow, really, really well done from Shad there. And yeah, once again, Soul's in a position where they need Shock badly. And to their credit, they do have someone back there. They've been there a while. It's going to come in. At least 2 people dodging. Shiba is among them.
Yeah, looks like Soul is going to be able to push their way up there. Maybe top 4. We got top 4 here on the side of Soul.
Yeah, really, really good shot from them. They needed that. The green.
And Shad hit.
I think he got horned off.
Or not Shad.
Shad is going
Shad's
insane
going
this
in.
one.
Shad doesn't want to lose. He's like, I'm awake at 5, 6 a.m.
Oh, he's triple nanas.
Oh,
no.
Might still be able to beat him.
Shiba giving space. No, he's going to pick up second. There was an opportunity missed there. That was a pretty easy trail.
I think that's going to be a 1-3-4-5 still on the side of Soul.
Yeah, really important shock from them.
I don't
wonder though if Shiba had shroomed up and trailed Shad there, which to me it seemed like it would have been pretty easy to do. How good that race could have been.
That's kind of what I've been looking for Soul to do, right? You know, they noticed that they didn't have a lot of top presence, so they decided to go for shock, and they got it, and it paid dividends for them.
It's gonna be a plus 20 race. All of a sudden, Soul is only down 30.
It's doable. It's doable.
5 races left. I mean, anything can happen.
It is true. Anything can happen.
I think this goes back to what I was saying about the fact that Soul had not gotten any of their anti-inward track picks up to that point when it was really bad for them. You know, once you start getting Music Park in there, it starts getting scary for the other team.
Singapore coming in here. Obviously, a very unpopular, I'll say track, or unpopular track. Or, excuse me, not unpopular, maybe just uncommon.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure if this track directly benefits inward bikers. It does have a lot of wide turns on it, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Going to
double.
be able to get the item here. Double single shrooms is kind of bad. Looks like a little bit of a mixed bag right here. With got RS holding on to top spots. I lied. He's out.
There's going to be Sol in last, pretty far back from the pack as well, so it could be them already going for shot. So both of the POVs are going to be back here. And the ghost from Jasmine, she could opt to run this up.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it up. Just gonna hold on to it.
Through set.
Looks like
maybe not
one player
passing people as she would have
team
wanted.
still going for it. Oh, I use it there. I use the ghost there. This is just
she really wants to hold on to this ghost. Her teammate could be holding shock. It is possible. She's doing a lot to hold on to this dodge.
Yeah, I don't know. If Sol has shock, okay.
Now she's gonna ghost.
Yeah. Oh,
stealing a star.
We back. If Sol has shock, the player in first might just have to hold the L and they get all of RS after the set.
Yeah.
If they shock right now, it's
gonna start really early.
We're trolling.
RS is in their star as well, though. I don't think shock is gonna be in play here.
Late blue coming in. Don't know who it's going for. We see Shad and Santi in top 2 in the boomerang gonna take out Ginny. I think it hit again. That's gonna be a top 3, it looks like. I lied.
No!
He hit his teammate.
Everything behind top 2 for Sol, which I'm shocked by. It looks like Ginny got hit out clear as day there. I think that's still... Is that winning for RS? I don't know. It's a really close race. It's going to be +2 for RS.
Anyway, I just wanted to let you know, Santi's on like 93 points after like 8 races. 9 races.
Yeah, you know, we're chilling. We're good.
He's out here. He's out here. Anyone who picked him in fantasy, probably feeling good right now. Someone's gone. They've had enough. It's time to leave.
I don't even know which team it is. I guess there's 6 big blue picks, so it's going to be someone from RS, not in this race. Could be pretty scary.
It
is going to be the big blue pick.
I definitely prefer this track as opposed to Paris. Got baby Mario on the side of RS.
I would agree with you there, Royal, but I literally prefer any track to Paris. So
that's
it's not much of a statement.
Real and true. The track is boring.
It's just not very good. So yeah, RS going to start in top 2 here, but Sol is in the spots to pull shrooms. Looks like they all have nanas, actually. Kind of unfortunate first set pulls from them. Shad going to pick up a single. It's only going to be a red. Not going to be able to defend against Sol shrooming up here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with throwing that red early. Because he could have been taken out and that could have been top 3 for Sol. We're going right away. Oh, that's what we get.
That's what you get, honestly. It's another case where I didn't see them pulling the bomb in first. I guess my eyes are just bad.
Yeah, this is kind of Sol's opportunity to kind of close the gap, right? It's a 5v6 race.
Yeah.
Or a 65, I suppose.
This minimap is hard to read right now, but it looks like it is all Sol up here. Yeah. Which is good for the moment, but that glider set is somewhere where shock is very likely to be pulled, so could be a bit scary.
That red's just going to go right past Shad for fun.
Will hit his teammate, though. No, never mind. It just didn't hit anyone.
Could be a late shot coming in here, either from a human or Baby Mario. That guy's dead for real this time. Looks like this should be at least a top 2 for Sol.
Yeah, it's looking
As Ginny
shockless.
just has to stay alive. Oh my god.
Ginny did not stay alive. Top two, what else? Okay, top two,
Ginny got
5, 6,
9.
8, and 9. Yeah, that's exactly what you need if you're Soul.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm Soul, I think I'm just gonna, or excuse me, if I'm Ginny, I think I'm just playing as safe as I can right there, going wide, making sure I don't get hit by Shad's bananas right there, as that turned from a top 2-4 into a ninth placer.
Yeah, really, really devastating back on Ginny there. But I mean, she's still beating 3 of the other teams, so it's not the end of the world by any means.
Going back to more disadvantageous tracks for Inward, we got Cloud Top here, and the Rogue Neo Bowser City. Got London Loop, and Shad says it's Athensable, so he's gonna go for it. Looks like
I
RS
guess,
did get the last player.
yeah. I guess this happens a lot in rooms with a lot of inward bikers, but every single track pick feels pivotal in this war.
Yeah. hmm
It really is just coming down to whether the pick is advantageous or disadvantageous for the inward spots. And we're going to get London.
But this track, kind of another one that's not really super popular. You don't see it a lot, but
Mhm.
it's kind of fun. It's
It's all
fun,
right.
even though
It's all
nothing
right.
really matters until the last bit of it. But
Those are the most fun tracks, man.
yeah, because there's
You
just
just
that
have a
huge
good time for
shortcut.
2 laps.
I do enjoy having a good time for 2 laps. Just drive around in circles and nothing really matters.
Yeah.
Look,
Speaking of
see
driving around in
right now
circles,
he's doing it.
he's doing the thing. Everyone clap.
Yep. All right, got a few laps in. We're going for it. Let's go.
So yeah, this track, like a lot of the other city tracks, does have a lot of wide turns, so it would be advantageous for inward bikers in that way. But obviously, it is a pretty heavy bagger, so it doesn't really matter. Lose
Early
out
blue coming
already.
here. Yeah.
Shad's holding his
Uh,
ghost for
I
now. First could have something to dodge.
yeah. I guess he can afford to not. Yeah, it looks like he is gonna dodge. Okay.
Yeah, but Shad's still not using the ghost is now surprising to me. I wonder if his teammate's already holding shock.
All right. Gonna go into it here.
Holding his
Doesn't
star
look
through
like.
set too.
Yeah, I don't know. And around these parts of the race is usually where we see shock be pulled. Doesn't look like the player in last has it though. Golden blue.
Golden blue.
That puts Shad in a really tough spot because he won't be able to dodge a shock or even pull a shock. Just kidding.
He's gonna
What the
throw it at
hell?
his teammate. I don't hate that play. This is a hard bagger, and
Oh, and
he's
Soul
back there.
pulls it.
Yeah, Shad's in a dodge. I don't think they're gonna use it quite yet.
I did he dodge the blue?
Not too sure.
No.
Looks like he might have.
We
He's
don't.
using the bill now.
Okay, here
Shock
we
is gonna
go.
come in, super dodge that. Gonna have a
I
golden
think
in
that.
second for the huge cut coming up here. Yeah.
Yeah, this should
Jasmine's
just
in a
be a
really good spot.
plus 15 for Jasmine here. Honestly, I don't agree with Shad throwing the blue because as we saw, Soul had the shock, and obviously they're just gonna let the blue hit the player first and not dodge Shad. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Red coming in. Jasmine does get the clutch first place banana, able to block it. Looks like this is just gonna be a plus 15. Because we
At the
do
mercy of
see.
double reds if they do come out. Here's one.
I
I
think.
think there's a sec. There is a second.
Oh, late.
Blue's out as well.
Again. No, she's not
Super
even
is gonna
be
pick
able
up
to get
first.
Super the GOAT gonna save the race for his team. I don't know. That still looks like it could be decent for Soul. Yeah, that's not too bad.
I believe that's another winning race for Soul here. Very slight one though. Yeah, you honestly hate to see that if you're a Jasmine fan.
Yeah,
Having a
that's
golden in second at that turn on
brutal.
London and not getting first. It's gonna be a plus 6 race for Soul, so it's a 6-point game with 3 races left. Sorry, 2 races left.
It'll be very interesting to see to see how this shakes up, man. Because honestly, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. I said it might have been over when they were down 70,
Yeah,
but
this is what I'm saying, man. Like
they've been
getting
clawing
these
back.
track picks that benefit, getting
They've
getting RS out of these group run scenarios, race after race, really kind of put a damper on anything they were doing. And it's gonna be another one, Cloud Top Cruise.
That's what's up. I like Cloud Top a lot
Yeah.
more than a lot more than Paris.
Yeah, a lot more than whatever the other team is picking. Yeah, obviously the super bounce right at the beginning here. It's not good at all if you're a Yoshi like thing.
Yeah. So this is kind of how Jasmine can get her money. Getting into first with a red shell, really big. Won't be able to get redded by another player. Should just be able to collect some coins. Get the money up, not the funny up. Uh-oh.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Good, good.
Yeah, alright. If it was me, I would have been hit by that. Can't lie.
I might have been too. Looks like it's just all RS right behind. I'm putting this red back. Nope, we're different.
I'm gonna hold it.
All right,
RS was predicting the back as well, so it ended up being a decent choice to hold it.
Nice.
Really good predictions from Jasmine here.
Green. Yeah, nice, nice. Gonna put the red back. I think we connected. Got a little bit of a slow bounce, but it's alright. I'm putting this one back right here. Nope, we're different.
Yeah, Jasmine doing an excellent job of holding on the forward here. Enox behind her. And it's actually all RS behind her. Look at this mix
Yeah,
up.
Enox going on the left. Nice play to avoid the
Read
green.
that early, yeah. Second one is coming out, so it's going to be RS in first. Top two.
Top two for RS. Will be interesting to see
Situation here.
what Jasmine can do. I think Soul's in bottom. Oh, this could be huge. Go for it.
No, it's not going to explode in the trail.
Oh my god, dude, that's brutal.
Yeah, the bounce was awful for Jasmine there. It's top 5 right now for racing the space.
Oh.
Top 6.
Yeah. No, Parishi's up there somewhere. Or that's Alex, I believe. Someone's up there.
Without a shock, it could be all over for Soul here mathematically.
Yeah, it's not good. Shad gonna get taken out. Doesn't really matter.
Ghost coming out and no shock immediately after, so I don't think Soul has it. They're not even bagging for it. It's really bad right now.
Bill coming in, doesn't look like there's gonna be a shock. RS is probably getting last. That's just about the only
shock comes in now. It's gonna be not a bottom 2. People from Soul getting hit out too.
Yeah, that was brutal right there. It's gonna be a top 4, 9-12, 4 RS. Kind of forming a nice little sandwich right there. That's the blue bread. Don't eat blue bread. If your bread is blue, throw it away.
Yet. I don't think they've won. Yeah, it was only a plus 20 race.
All right.
So RS is going to be up 26 with 1 race left. Obviously, not looking amazing for Soul here, but they've had races this big before.
Doable.
Especially if they get Gorge.
Yeah, if it's Gorge, that could be huge.
Yeah, one final time for good measure. The track pick is pivotal. And it is going to be Gorge.
Could be really big.
Yeah, so this track pick was really Soul's last hope at winning this war. 100% necessary pick for them. They did get it, so let's see if they can capitalize.
It'll be interesting to see how they approach this race. If they want to just kind of run it up, or if they want to try and go for shock.
I feel like they definitely need to go full run, right? Like,
yeah,
they need top 5 to win, or at least top 4 with good other spots. They can't have someone going super hard for shock.
Mm-hmm. Inward can make the gap jump, but it's like pretty difficult, right?
Yes,
I think
they can do gap jump.
I think they can make it. I don't know like how possible or plausible it is. So if we might find out. We're gonna find out.
He's not gonna go for it. Yeah. And that kind of
Yeah,
tells you
okay.
how hard it probably is for Yoshi Bike,
Yeah.
right? If he's not even
I
going
mean,
for it.
this really is just the perfect pick for Soul, even though RS is top 2 for right now. Boomerang
Yeah,
huge here for Shad.
low key, Soul is bottom everything right now. Not what you would expect on Gorge.
Yeah,
Shot
that's
coming in
true.
though.
Jenny dodged in like 3rd or 4th. Early shot coming in from Soul. We'll be curious to see how it pans out.
Blue
Late
as
blue
well.
coming in. Looks like it will target down the RS player as Ginny able to take the cut in first. Chad still not going for it. Jasmine with a bill.
All of Soul taking cut and all of RS isn't. Things are starting to
Oh,
fall into place for them.
I don't know, man. This is looking a little scary. Got a couple Soul in the back, but I don't know. Looks like a top 4 maybe. We see a Soul player get hit on the map.
As
Top
of right
3.
now, as of right now, it's not good enough for Soul. They need some people to
Yeah,
take cut at the end. Shad will
I
be
don't.
going for it now if he ever does.
Yeah, I don't know. This is Shad's make or break moment. Let's
He's going
find
for
out.
it. He's
Oh, he
not gonna
doesn't
get
make
it.
it. Oh,
What are the spots? What are the
I don't.
spots?
We don't know. We don't know. Oh, I don't think
No,
that's enough.
that is not going to be enough.
I don't think that's enough.
We'll wait for the scores just to confirm, but that is a really close result.
I
I
don't.
think it's
I
going to
don't
be
know if that's
RS.
enough.
I think it's RS.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
not
going to
going to
be a
be enough.
+8 victory for Race in the Space.
Whew, that was
I'm not
crazy.
gonna lie, man. Everything was going Soul's way there. From the second that track was picked, like
Yeah,
Goldilocks scenario. But
dude,
no, it just
that was
wasn't quite enough in the end.
crazy. That was one of the best endings we've had on a cast for a while, man. That was a
Dude,
crazy ending.
dude, imagine it just picks Paris last
Yeah,
race.
dude, that would have been so boring. You would have heard me start snoring on lap 2. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Boring.
Oh my god, dude. Well, I'm
Oh,
glad that all of you were able to experience that ending with us. What an amazing
that was
finish to
great.
that
That was
war.
great. Thank you
What a
guys. Thank you guys
great
for
talk.
hanging out with us this evening or afternoon, wherever you may be. That was great. I enjoyed that. Honestly, seeing Race in the Space kind of taking a huge lead at the beginning and then Soul clawing their way back only to lose by just a few points on the last race. Definitely a heartbreaker, but still,
Yeah.
that last race was crazy. They almost did it.
That was an amazing war, genuinely. That was super fun to
Yeah,
cast.
that was great.